Hello my fellow fasting friend, it's Jackie, and today I'm going to answer one of my most frequently asked questions. I get this in comments, I get this on Instagram, in my real life. Can you or do you work out while you're fasting? This was actually one of the early arguments that I ran into, especially with like people in my real life, like, oh, you're gonna have no energy, you're not gonna blah blah blah, you can't do things. And that's ridiculous. Once you're adjusted, yes, you take adjustments to get used to fasting for a long time. You have to adjust to anything new in your life, really. I feel the most energy during my fasting window. I prefer to work out during my fasting window. I don't work out hard. I do leisurely, enjoyable workouts. What I'm sharing is my own personal stuff. I'm not telling you that it's the best idea to work out while you're fasted. What I'm saying is it feels best for me. If you have any medical concerns, obviously talk to your doctor. That's not what I am. I'm sharing my experience. I know we all know that, but I just feel better saying that. So what I'm sharing with you is what works for me, and it just might give you some insight into what could work well for you. So last year when I started fasting, it was summer, and summer, especially here in Michigan, is when we spend a lot more time outside. And I did things like completely tear out an old garden and rebuild a new garden and plant and shovel dirt and gravel and mulch. And I did a lot of physical work that I'm not very used to. And I can tell you, it was amazing and mind-blowing to me that when I had all this gravel to shovel and move to different parts of our yard for gardens, it was so much easier for me to do it in my fasted state. Once I was adjusted, I had a lot of energy. And guess what? When you're burning your own fat, you're getting ketones, you're getting energy, and it's really pretty amazing to me. So I feel best in a fasted state physically. I'm trying to walk in 500 miles. I've never set a goal for myself like that. Walking has always been my exercise of choice. And I do it at a leisurely pace. I don't push myself. I don't do anything crazy. I did do my first 5K this year. That was kind of exciting. And I did it walking. I'll tell you, I have no plans of ever becoming a runner. I never have plans of doing long distance. But I like to walk every single day. And I'll share with you my little tracker. As of the time of recording this, I'm just at the end of May. And you can see I'm at 200 and this is 57 miles. I have 3 more to go. I'll definitely break 260 before May is done. And I just find that while I'm doing intermittent fasting, the healthy choices are starting to snowball. I'm wanting to exercise more. I'm feeling better, so it's easier to exercise. So one thing I'll say is I don't think that working out has helped me lose weight. I actually only started tracking my walking in about December just because I was doing it so frequently. I thought, oh, maybe I should just see how much I'm doing and set a goal for myself. But I like to walk outside. I have an elliptical. I watch Netflix if I'm using the elliptical. And between the two of them, it's nothing to like brag about time-wise. So it's just something I do because I enjoy walking and I feel like it's good for my body to move, but I do not think at all it has aided me in the weight loss. And I feel like there are so many people that share their own intermittent fasting stories that don't work out. So I don't think it's something that you need to do to lose the weight. I'm just simply doing it because I know exercise is good for me mentally. I like the alone time. I especially like the alone time if I'm walking in my neighborhood or watching an adult show. As a mom with 3 children in elementary age, it's just nice to have the peace and to know I'm doing something good for myself. People question whether it's safe to work out while you're fasted because, oh, you're not feeding yourself and you're not replenishing or refueling. There are so many people. The only one I can remember offhand is Apollo Ono, the amazing Olympian, I was going to say figure skater. Sorry, I know you're not a figure skater. Speed skater. He is an intermittent faster. And if someone that is an elite athlete like that is an open endorsement for intermittent fasting, I really take stock that Jackie in Michigan who walks at a leisurely pace is safe to do it every day. And then I do have a few things like a weighted hula hoop or a kettlebell that I enjoy doing just as a side thing. I don't do them regularly. I don't track them. I do feel like now that I'm at my goal weight, probably, I mean, it's not, I wanted to get a little lower, but my body won't do it. I feel like maybe I will focus on more toning exercises, and I feel like that could really be good. I have lost a lot of weight, but I still have, you know, skin, and I look better in clothes than I do naked. I know other people understand that. So chapter 21 of Fast, Feast, Repeat is actually about working out while fasted, and you can read it. I think everyone needs to read this book. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that. I have it linked below as an affiliate link if you're interested and you haven't read the book yet. Anyways, chapter 21, and she goes into some science, but basically Jen supports working out in the fasted state and says that science has some evidence to prove that it's actually more beneficial and you tap into your fat stores when you work out in the fasted state. That is me giving you the very, very Cliff Notes version, but I can tell you that in the fasting books that I've read, the research that I've done, reading about Paulo Ono, and then my own personal experiences, it really is nice to work out in the fasted state. I feel like I feel better. I feel like I am burning my own fat stores and using my own fuel. I don't need food in my body to get the fuel. I don't feel fatigued like I do if I work out in a fed state. It really just feels better. So to answer the question, yes, you can work out in a fasted state. Yes, I do work out in my fasted state. And if you have any medical concerns, obviously talk to your doctor about that. We all know this. I'm not a doctor, or I'm just a real life person who's obsessed with intermittent fasting and has found a lot of benefit in her own life and wants to share it with you. You think of things and you hear people say, oh, that's a slippery slope. And a lot of times you apply that to negative behavior. So, you know, you think of like you tell a little lie and it's easier to tell a bigger lie, and pretty soon you lie about everything. That's a slippery slope. However, you can also have it be a positive. So I started to intermittent fast to lose weight, and then I slowly had changes within my diet because my body just naturally wanted some better things, and I'm eating less processed food because it doesn't sound as good. And then as I'm feeling better, I want to continue to feel better, and I know that walking helps me do that. So then I start walking more, and now that I've lost 30 pounds and I see that maybe toning in my body could work out, I feel energized and excited to do some toning workouts. I feel like part of exercising for me as my intermittent fasting journey continues is that the more that I'm in this pursuit of health and doing what's good for me, it's easier and more encouraging to continue to make better decisions. So it is a snowball effect. I'm making this little decision to start intermittent fasting, and then I made the decision to have longer windows, and then I made the decision to do down days and up days, and then I've hit my goal and I want to continue to work out, so I make a tracker, and then my tracker is motivating me to do other workouts. I feel like even if you start intermittent fasting without working out, you might eventually get to the point where you want to work out because you feel like it's the next step in your pursuit of health. If you work out and work up an appetite later for your eating window and you want to see some of the yummy foods that I absolutely love, here are some of my absolute favorite things to cook right here. Feed yourself after you work out and you get in your eating window. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.